Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. And this video is about ZBCN and the pump that is about to start. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And keep in mind, the Cybos conference ends tomorrow. Today, maybe it's today. The second, I think it's today. So maybe there is a big announcement coming tomorrow or at the end of the day today. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. Just trying to keep the lights on the BTM Crypto News Network. Also, check out the Caspa video coming out later today. So this is BTM Crypto News Network. What up, Silver Days? Silver Days, Zebec. Smash the like and subscribe. Thank you, Silver Days. What up, Yazim? BTM Silver Days. Silver Days, what up, Yazim? Silver Days, we are live. Yes, we're doing it all live. So let's go to the spotlight and see what we can see. Let me turn on the spotlight real quick. First off, shout out to Caleb and Brown. Shout out to Caleb and Brown is our sponsor for the channel. Caleb and Brown is a crypto brokerage. If you're new to crypto and looking for someone to help you navigate the mean streets of crypto, Caleb and Brown is here, and Caleb and Brown will help you 24/7 support. You actually get an actual person, not a automated system, and they are a actual expert, so they can help you answer a lot of questions or help you with a lot of things that you might have questions about or unsure about as well. You get a one-on-one broker, so you actually talk to the same broker most of the time with your questions for setup and different cryptocurrencies you might want to invest in or things that you're questioning. So big shout out to Caleb and Brown. I think they're based out of Australia. What up, BTM? What up, Bryant? What's going on, fam? Welcome, Zebekians and the Zebec millionaires and everyone else involved. What up, X? What up, YouTube? Sorry about that. Let's see here. This is a short from my main man, Black Roo. And I think we'll be live Tuesday on the Black Roo show. If you check out my live this week, he was live on my show. So I guess we're going to keep alternating every Tuesday. But let's check his short out real quick.
Synapses. Zebec mostly is focused on payment via payroll. So really their main focus is payroll. They say, okay, that they're into real world assets and all of that. But if you look at a lot of their board members, the true focus is payroll. That was cool to me because if you look at a lot of their partners kind of cross pollinate with Swift, cross pollinate with XRP, cross pollinate with Onyx Coin, XCN. So if you think of Zebec being the payroll person, the payroll guy, then it can be used in tandem with all of these different projects. It's not like fighting or trying to take market share from XRP or Swift or Onyx Coin. Just to give you guys a kind of synopsis, Zebec.
So shout out to Black Rue in that short. So let's look at the bubble, and I don't know. Is this a fake out or a breakout? And it's weird that Zebec is down today because most of the market is green. What up, Rico Queen? Rico Clean. What up, though? What up, fellas? Another day, another dollar. So if you can see here, Dodge is up 6.2. World Mobile's up 1.9. AI OZ is up 4%. Putty Penguin's up 1.4. Uh, Near is up 5.4. Arkham's up 3.6. Snake is up 6.9. Uniswap is up 3.6. Ethereum is up 3.4. What? Up to 4,470. I see it out here. 339.5 billion. 3.4 on the day, down 0.2 on the hour, up 14.9 on the week, 3.4 for the month, and 89% on the year. Mogs up 15.8. Ordinai is up 6.1. XCM is up 1.9. HTX is up 9. Radian's up 7.1. Mr. Miggles is up 1.4. Cubic is up 8.2. 2.5 on the day. I mean, on the hour. 8.2 on the day. 28.4 on the week. Down 20.6 on the month, and down 9.2 on the year. Maybe whenever this investigation's over with Trade Ogre, they're going to give me my cubic back. That would be nice. We'll have to wait and see. Nero's up 3.3. CRO, which is the crypto.com token, is up 6.9. 15% on the week. XRP is actually back over $3 to $3.03. At 3.4 on the day, down 0.1 on the hour, 10.4 for the week, 6.4 on the month, 464 on the year. Let's go. Pith is up 2.9 on the day. Helium's up 2.6. McCade's up 2.3. Render's up 3. Bear's down 2.3. Fartcoin is up 7.3. Bitcoin is up 2.2, 0.1 on the hour, 10.1 on the week, 8.2 on the month, up 89.6 on the year, and up back to 120K. Let me see. What's the month? What was the high? I guess it's 120. So getting close back to the all-time high. So it might be right. They might hit what is this? 250 by the end of the year. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think they're going to hit the 250 by the end of the year? So let me know what you guys think about the Bitcoin price. Put in the chat if you think it will hit a 250 by the end of the year, or what do you think it'll hit by the end of the year? Just put the number in the chat. 1,000,000, 250, 500, 150. Let me know in the chat, guys. XPX 6900's up 17. Turbo is up 6.3. Shout out to the Turbo Toad token, the Turbo Toad Warriors. Turbo Toad turn up. Let's go. Up 6.5, 6.7 for the day, up 0.1 on the hour, 16.6 for the week, 1.7 on the month, 21.8 on down 21.8 on the year. AI Tech's up 3.1. Pon's up 2.2. Powell's up 3.4. Alchemy Pay is up 2.3. Mr. Miggles is up 1.6. FET is up 2.7. XDC is up 1.4. Algorand is up 2.5. Arbitron is up 4.2. Gala's up 5.3. Binance is up 7.1. I knew I should have got some Binance when it was under 1,000. For the hour, it's up 1.2. For the day, it's up 7.1. For the week, it's up 15.6. For the month, it's up 28.1. For the year, is up 102%. Baby Dodge is up 5.8. H bar is up 1.6. Pepe's up 4.9. Mudan's up 5.9. FTT's up 1.1. Spale is up 2.3. Tui is up 1.5. Hash flow is up 1.4. Notex, Notix is up 7.5. Spectra AI is up 3.3. Flucky is up 3.8. Link is up 1%. XLM is up 3.3. Bonk is up 1.3. Quant is up 1.7. Forms is up 2.7. Litecoin is up 3.8. Actually met a guy that has deep in Litecoin, like one of the second largest holders of Litecoin. So shout out to this guy. Ondo is up 2.6. Caspa is up 2. Caspa. Let's go. 2%, up 6.8 on the week. Back to 8 cents, down 3.8 on the month, down 43.3 on the year. Ondo's up 2.3. Peanut is up 3.8. Aerodrone is up 9.6 on the day, 0.3 on the hour, 20.1 on the week, 5.1 on the month, 16.2 on the year. Shib's up 2.1. The Leo is up 3.1 on the day, at 0 on the hour, 11.7 for the week, 8.3 on the month, 90 down, 94.8 on the year. Solana is up 6.3 on the day, 0.2 on the hour, 20.2 for the week, 12.2 for the month, 66.4 for the year. Osmosis is up 14.2. ICP is up 2% on the day, 11.7 for the week, down 5.9 on the month, 42.8 on the year. Tiles up 1.8, down to 327.4. What was it, like $700? Dang, I might have to grab some tile. I wish I would have got it when it was in the ones. It's still pretty profitable, right? 1.8 on the day, 8.5 on the week, down 0.3 on the month. Still a lot, still a lot of meat left on the bone here. Data's up 1.5, Hex is down 2.6. And actually, we skip, I mean, go back to the bubbles. Where is it? And of course, our favorite, actually, let's look at Stronghold first. Stronghold is down 1.4 on the hour, 0.4 on the day, up 5.3 on the week, down 19.6 on the month, still up 285% on the year at 1 cent, definitely picking some up. Flare is down 1.4 on the day, up 10% on the week, up 24.9 for the month, and up 52.1 on the year at 2 cents. So now, Zebec, our favorite payroll processor, our favorite ZBCN, our favorite ship, down 4 places to set 171, down 1.8 on the day, up zero point 0.7 on the hour. For the week, up 8.2. For the month, up 1.6. And for the year, we're still up 298. I don't know. I'm beginning to think there might be some manipulation going on here. It's weird. With Cybos going on and everything else that's happening, why is Zebec Network down? Doesn't make any sense, man. What the freak? What the freak is going on, man? But continue to hold, guys. They might be trying to shake us out, man. Don't fall for the shakeout, man. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Vet down all year for me. I got too excited about vet been down all year for me. What's vet? The market make me feel optimistic when XRP is about. I know, right? Right. Look, I actually feel halfway good about crypto when XRP is above $3, and I got an XRP at 17 cents when the legal battle was happening and things were getting crazy, right? And people were like, XRP was over. I was like, man, they're gonna beat the case. Just got to be patient. What is Bitcoin? Up 2.49 on the week. What is this? 2 cents. Definitely keep an eye on this guy. Have to research this and see what they are talking about. Any other tokens you guys want to add to the bubbles that we can keep an eye on? Is it just me? Definitely not, bro. I'm definitely in XRP. Literally got the XRP hat on. How do you check those Zebec card holders? I'm wondering the boost they got from Cybos event. That's a good question, actually, Rico. We need to figure that out. ZBCN, of course, Jason. ZBCN to the freaking moon. ZBCN to the moon. And you spelled it right, Silver Days. You guys need to keep an eye out for this XZBCN because I think that's what the coin will be as they start merging with XRP, right? All the XRP ecosystem is XLM, XDC, XEBEC, and XCM. And what's the other? XLM is going to be like a full Exaverse or a metaverse, Exaversum V chain. I need to see what this vet chain is. Yeah, XRP, XRP, XRP. Believe it, Silver Days. Believe. Once you believe, you can achieve. Wow, 17 cents. This is my first cycle BTM. Bro, I got in when it was on the way down. The SEC was suing them. People were panicking. The price was dropping. I was like, what the heck? I might as well see, right? Get it in and see what happens. And it continued to fall. So this is live coin watch. Zebec is 0040, 9.5. You ever notice every time we do lives, the price goes up just a little bit? There's always some kind of green. I don't care how far down it was, even on those days it's down drastically. It comes up just a little bit when we're on live. That's what I'm saying. I think it's manipulated, right? I think they're watching us, man. Coin market cap says 004, down 2.2%. Market cap is 371.6, down 2.2. And I actually feel optimistic when a ZBIC is at a 400 million market cap plus. When it's under 400 million market cap, it just kind of feels weird. 24-hour trading volume is 14.4, down 23. percent. We'll come back to that. Current uh, holders 84,174. So we did hit, yes, sir, did hit the 84,000 holder, which are wallet holders. These aren't individuals, these are wallets. Some people have multiple wallets. So this is kind of a misleading figure, but it means that somebody's opening wallets. So they're doing some kind of transactions. 4 hours, 12 new wallets. 12 hours, 41 wallet address holders. For the day, 74. For the last 3 days, 429. For the week, 789. For 2 weeks, 1,364. For 30 days, 2,238. These are numbers I'm used to seeing, right? This is what I like to see. And if these numbers keep going up, if we get into the thousands for the week, things are good, guys. I want to say this was like uh 3 or 4,000, maybe 5,000 for 30 days when we were really pumping in what was that? June, July, June? Can't remember. I think it was June. And this is Solo Scan. Solo Scan says 84,183 versus 84,000 763. Usually it's closer than this. It's kind of weird that that gap is so far. Close some of this out, and now we'll go over to X, and let's see what's going on X. This is Cybos. Cybos, meet this year's Swift Hackathon winners. Congratulations to all 12 finalists. This was a record-breaking year with over 100 entries. That should tell you a whole lot. Mainly, it should tell you that there is a lot of new development coming down the pipeline. Congratulations to the winners of the 2025 Swift Hackathon, Chainlink Labs and Deutsche Bank, and who is a partner with both Chainlink Live and Deutsche Bank. Your favorite um, crypto payroll software, your main ship and shipping T merchants, the Zebec token. Chainlink secured the business challenge title with a solution that combines automated compliance standards with trusted, verifiable legal entity identifier, VLEI, VLEI framework to enhance regulatory compliance. Deutsche Bank took the technical challenge with the digital to fiat bridge using ISO 20022 to enable interoperable CBDC and digital currency transfer across jurisdictions. Note the dramatic pause. Okay. So Deutsche Bank created a digital to fiat bridge using ISO 200 to enable interoperable CBDC and digital currency transfer. I'm not saying that's Zebec, but I'm saying it's Zebec. And it might not all be Zebec, but there might be some pieces that Zebec's using or that they used that Zebec had to help them with this transfer. So I don't know, right? I didn't see the code, but it seems like Deutsche Bank partnered with Zebec at a good time for them to test and use the interoperability for a digital to fiat bridge. And Zebec just got or is working on the ISO 200 compliance and transferring across jurisdictions. Transferring across jurisdictions with the ISO 200. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get Black Root on here and break this down, but it seems like this could be something that Zebec is involved in. Congratulations to the runner-up, Credit Al Alcohol in the Business Challenge and the Currency Network LTD in the Technical Challenge. We'd also give honorable mention to Banco Guavo, Qual, and Extract Pro for their creative approach and strong execution. Read more about this year's winning solution at Swift News Events. I'm just pulling it up. I haven't read it. And yeah, this water's got like the fiber supplement. That's why I keep clearing my throat. Freaking fiber, this thick is crazy, man. Had a late lunch, so I'm drinking my fiber late, so it's kind of weird. The Swift Hackathon. None of these guys look familiar. Um, Business Challenge unlock speed, cost transparency, and digital payments with digital payments. Winner, Brian Love, Director of Capital Markets at Chainlink. Vice President, Product Owner, Swift Messaging Technology, Deutsche Bank. Interesting. Go back to my page. Don't forget to sign up for the BTM Crypto News Network. Stay current. When I say I want to retire every single chance I've had. I bought ZBCN since February, and I will not stop till this hits $1. Plus, I've had many opportunities. I've always failed not being patient. Not happening again. Know what you hold. Definitely know what you hold. And that's a nice house. I don't know that I would put Zebec on the side of the house in neon lights, but that's a nice house on the beach. And I think this is what we're looking for, a house on the beach in the Caribbean, and just put a big boat that has maybe a Zebec sign on the outside. That would be cool. And this is, I guess he is buying a lot of Zebec. Let me see. What is this? A Zebec coming soon. This is another card. Zebec cards. Mystical Dow is being added to the Zebec Silver Carbon cards. Live starting next week. Mystic Swap is the new swap powered by Mystical Dow. Is that Soul or Soul? Like Solana Soul, or is that just Soul like SO? Let's check real quick. Oh, that's Pro. Oh, so SI. That's IO. I'm tripping. I need to get my freaking eyes checked. Uh oh, SI. SO. Ecosystem, it just launched with point systems that lets users farm early rewards. Learn more below. This is Morning Zebec fam. So this is ZBCN, and this is a wave showing the 00415, 0041, and the 00405. What up, my guy? What up, A-Train? What's going on, fam? Keeping it moving. Just a reminder, ZBCN fam, more than likely Mekki is already in the bag. It's not announced and possibly ISO as well. Once Cybo's partnerships comes out and compliance gets checked off, it will be absolute blast off time by dips and rips. And this is saying Fox 2 final audit underway, completion expected by the end of August. This is an old screenshot. Mekki white papers under review, approval expected September. It's definitely old. August is passed and September is passed. In progress expected end of October. FCA in progress expected end of 2025. I'm looking at 0.5 to 0.8 this cycle. So 8 cents or 5 cents to 8 cents ending in March. I'm thinking maybe 10 cents to 15 cents by March. Maybe 5 to 8 cents by December. Hopefully there's a Christmas rally. And in the Christmas rally is when we push uh, building swapping at 0, 0. Building swapping at 0, 0. Okay. Give me some more information on that one, A-Train. Can someone tell Jasmine and ZBCN that it's alt season? I ain't telling Jasmine nothing. But ZBCN might already know that, brother. This is our crypto talk payroll subscriptions, remittance, Swift PayPal, and banks take days. One protocol wants to stream money in real time. This is a Zebec Network. I guess this is Simon and this is Sam. Actually, I'm tripping. Sam and the Zebec button. That would be the enter key above the shift. That would be crazy. I'm building, trying to get around 60 to 80 million by that time we hit the 50 cents. I know, right? That's low key why I'm not trying to rush, right? I'm trying to get some time to low key build some more volume up before the price starts pumping. So take your time, guys. Take your time. 80 cents, 50 cents. Welcome, ZBCN. Welcome to Q4. This is where we see who can tripping, who can withstand the pressure of October and beyond. The checklist is going to be completed. We know this. This is new news that is going to shock the industry and take it by storm. Have patience, but also have the strength to hold on for dear life. Not financial advice. Dollar cost average stack, stake, hold storage. And I like this little, if this was the thing, that would be cool. You know what I'm saying? If this was the one at the actual what was that? Cybos in Frankfurt. And Zebec never sent me the ticket, so whatever. But we'll be there next year with what is that? American flag shorts on. Uh blockchain infrastructure network for stable coins and payments. I'm a moon boy, definitely a moon boy. Nothing wrong with being a moon boy. What's going on? Did you miss the pre-sale of Exceller XCM? A Shingo, I don't do pre-sales, bro. Every time I did a pre-sale, it never worked out. I got a pre-sale for something called Kleenex, I think. I transferred Ethereum over and it was going good. And then for the pre-sale day, when you're supposed to get some tokens, the freaking website disappeared, bro. It disappeared. And after that, somebody talked me into another pre-sale with AI Dodge. It pumped the pre-sale day when we're supposed to get the tokens. It dropped 80%. After that, no more pre-sales, bro. I'm not even taking a chance anymore. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Never again. And what is that? X seller? I don't know. I might check it out, but I'm not buying the pre-sale. I'll take my chances with the loss. I'm not freaking buying the pre-sale. Untold story of Zebec. What is this? The rule Nepal with no banks to 40 million payroll flows, 250 plus enterprise, 100 million custody. Zebec isn't just payroll, it's the rails. TradFi could run tomorrow. Let's see here. I got to take this picture down. For some reason, my picture slows down the video. Yeah, I don't know either. But let me take it down real quick and we'll watch this quick video. Shout out to my main man, Crypto Crime.
Zebec Network ZBCN holders, do you know the real history of what you hold? This isn't just another token story. It's the story of how one man's journey from rural Nepal, with no access to banking, grew into a mission to stream money the way the internet streams data. A vision that payroll, subscriptions, and remittances could move second by second, borderless and unstoppable. Founded in 2021 by Sam Thapalia, Zebec was built to fix global payments with programmable money that never sleeps. Imagine your paycheck landing every second you work, instead of every 2 weeks. Imagine subscriptions that charge in real time, or remittances arriving before you've even hung up the phone. And it's powered by ZBCN, the heart of the ecosystem. It drives fees, staking, DAO governance, deflationary burns with every transaction, and buybacks funded by Zebec card revenues. Over $60K repurchased in just 2 months of 2025. Think about it. Every swipe, every payroll cycle, every second of labor is an active stream of value. Do you think traditional banks could ever match that? The traction is real. Zebec moves over 40 million in payroll monthly. Zebec cards work in over 80 countries. Multi-chain support spans 15 blockchains from Solana to Ethereum to Base. Cross-border pilots are pushing $500 million in flows. And ZebecNet Deepin is launching eSIM payments that can move money even without internet access. Over 250 enterprise clients are on board. 12,000 employees are paid through Zebec. 100 million in assets sit in custody. 50,000 workers globally are connected to this stream. Could you picture Visa or PayPal scaling that fast in just 4 years? And Zebec plays by the rules. SOC2 certified, markets and crypto assets white paper filed, ISO 20022 aligned with SWIFT. Acquisitions like PayBridge with $300 million in payroll and GateKnox for KYC AML prove they're building Fortune 500 ready rails. The momentum in 2025 has been impossible to ignore. 5 billion ZBCN staked, worth about $20 million. A 15th chain added with Octaspace, a showcase at SIBO's 2025 beside giants like Swift, Visa, Ripple, and Circle, a live demo of real-time payroll that drew institutional partners, and a ZebecNet eSIM launch coming this fall. Right now, ZBCN is worth less than half a cent, with 92 billion tokens in circulation, over 84,000 holders, and a market cap of nearly $384 million. Numbers that prove scale, but still leave room for imagination. Do you believe these stats are only the beginning? In a $10 trillion payments market, Zebec is aiming to become the Amazon of Web3 payroll. Every paycheck, every subscription, every borderless flow could one day run on rails like this. And that's where the choice lands in your hands. Will you just watch payments evolve, or will you be part of the stream? From rural roots to global rails, the hidden history of Zebec proves innovation can start anywhere and spread everywhere. Because if Zebec delivers, ZBCN won't just be a token in your wallet, it could be the backbone of how money moves for the next generation. And let's leave it here. The future of money isn't waiting. It's moving every second, flowing in real time, borderless and alive. Want more crypto videos? Check out my playlist. Remember, this post is brought to you by the Crypto Chrome. Like, follow, share, and repost this video if you believe that crypto is the future, and the future is now.
So yeah, I definitely believe that Zebec is going to pump. This is easily getting a quarter. Zebec. This is my XRP. I believe that 2A train gonna give my family generational wealth. Definitely. It just depends on um when, right? When, not if, when, right? Peter Bet. What is this? Thought I saw somebody say something else about. I miss it. Yeah, but definitely generational wealth. But like I be telling people all the time, right? People are looking at crypto in the short term. Think about your kids, right? Right? Like your kids, or your kids are living in a mansion or an estate somewhere with your picture on the wall, and your kids come in as like, that's granddad, or that's great granddad BTM. He's the reason we're here, right? He bought something called Zebec in 2024, 2025. It's 2070, 2090, 3015, right? Like, oh man, if he didn't buy that Zebec in 2025, we wouldn't own half the island. You know what I'm saying? You never know, bro. Never know. Uh, what word A train? Patience, good things come to those who wait. I've cashed all my 401k and bought crypto. Not financial advice. I can't tell you guys to do that, but definitely do your own research and be patient. What up, ZBCN, man? What's going on, bro? Did you catch the song I put out earlier? Yeah, I got it. We're going to get to that in a minute. I don't know if it'll play because for some reason my music kind of weird on my computer. I'm all in Zebec. I won't disclaim the amount, but I have, but it's gonna be enough. Same as Trank. Yes, guys, please do not disclose what you're holding, right? As my other friend says, he's a Bitcoin maxi. You don't want to get adult napped, right? It's the adult version of kidnapping. Like I think that guy in Europe got adult napped and they cut his fingers off. Don't tell anybody what you hold, right? Keep it close and keep it quiet, guys. Got to be secretive about this kind of thing, right? You don't want to be tied up in the basement getting your fingers cut off. Uh, sold your home, been living the road. Bet. Get a cold wallet, definitely. BlackRock iShares, Bitcoin iTrust has overtaken their bit as the leading venue for Bitcoin options, a milestone that reflects uh, Wall Street's growing role in the crypto. Open interest options linked to IBIT stood at nearly 38 billion after Friday's expiration, compared to 32 billion in Deb. What is that? Deb? I don't know what the Deb IBR is according to Bloomberg. BlackRock's IBIT takes number one spot from DE or IBIT in Bitcoin options. BlackRock's IBIT has grown into the world's largest Bitcoin ETF, and I definitely grabbed a couple of those too. About to pick one of those up every pay period. Diversification is key, ladies and gentlemen. boys and girls, cats and dogs, as rising liquidity drives stronger institutional participation. What up, Silver Days? Like and subscribe, and don't forget the super chat. Trying to keep the lights here on BTM Crypto News Network. I personally have Tangent and love it. Very simple. You ain't said nothing but a word, my guy. Let's see, can you see that? For some reason, stupid camera. Yeah, there we go. Wait a minute, camera background. But yes, the Tangent. Shout out to Tangent. I was using the Tangent code, but nobody's buying Tangent anymore, so the code is not really that useful. Do not repeat, do not leave your crypto on exchanges. Yes, sir. I can attest to that. I got millions of cubic sitting on 64 million cubic sitting on Trade Ogre, and the Trade Ogre site is currently down under investigation for money laundering. Can lock They can lock you out based on volume. Bro, that is an understatement. Look at this on volume. Look at this. It don't got to be volume. They can lock you out for freaking money laundering. Let me see. Where are we? Check this mess out. It's going to come up in a second. Zebec was founded in 2021 by Sam, who grew up rural Nepal without banking access. His vision: fix global payments with programmable money that never sleeps. From payroll to cross-border flows, Zebec makes cash like data. Founder, Zebec Network, ZBCN. October's Founders Corner about Zebec Network founder, Nello College? Never heard of that. Are we back open? We're back open? What the freak happened here? What the freak happened here? That's weird. Is it back open? Are we back live? There usually was a sign that says something about they're currently under investigation. Yes. I'm not sure what that other thing was. Yeah, see, GRC, RCMP. This site is a crypto asset that has been seized by RCMP. I don't even know what that means. All I do know is uh, please contact the money laundering investigation team at Westmont, Quebec, Canada. I don't know if they're going to give me my crypto back, but definitely don't leave it on exchange because Westmont, what is this? Westmont, Quebec will take your crypto. I don't know what they're doing with it. That sucks, bro. I had Cubic, but I got sketched. That sucks. I had Cubic, but I got sketched out by Trade Ogre. Bro, I got it early. I got it cheap. I had millions. But whatever. You live and you learn. I got out before that happened. I had a billion. Where did you move it to? Your life. I would have lost it all. I got lucky. No, I didn't know where to move it. I kept looking, and Trade Ogre was the only place that I could get it. So I don't know. But here you go, ZBCN, man. This is the video, the new song.
No sailor, I'm the captain of the Zebec ship. Take your bitch, coin and loans, we running rich.
Seriously, bro, the profanity? Seriously? Zebec, this is what I moved it to. Zebec is what I moved it to. I have no more. Oh, okay. No. I was waiting for it to. I still got it. So if they do unlock it, bro, it has grown exponentially since I bought it, like exponentially. So it should be worth a whole lot more now. I had to do this ZBCN not some dinosaur coin. Check out this song, sono.com. Let me see. I got
See, the treasure chest full of real-time payroll. Splash the blues and gold. This is the new mode. I'm a real pirate. I'll show you how to fry it. Real pirates of the blockchain. That's why we got a treasure chest. We pay them real time. Don't need a middleman. I'm the captain of the ship. You a sailor, man. Just know Zebec's the future. The only. Hey, yo, I ain't no sailor. I'm the captain of the Zebec.
We'll see you out here, Zebec, man. See you out here trying to bump out the frame. I got you, bro. Once we break into the top 100, all eyes will be on a Zebec Network, ZBCN to 0042. Y'all need to look up Pre-Rich. The song, that's my jam. No, my jam is what is it? The Money Manifest? Money comes easily. Money comes perfectly. Money comes easily. Money comes every day. I don't know. It's some kind of money manifest song. It's crazy, bro. So this is Swift built the trusted rails. Zebec delivers the streaming engine. Together, they can transform global payments into instant compliance, programmable flows where legacy scale meets blockchain speed and money moves like information. Swift Network, Zebec Network, Alpha, Synopsis. Swift Network, the global backbone of banking. 11,000 institutions, 200 countries, trillions move daily, the rails for cross-border finance. Zebec Network, the blockchain native upgrade, real-time payroll, stablecoin rails, Visa, MasterCard, on-chain compliance continues, money streaming. The Alpha intersection, Swift delivers trust, scale. Zebec delivers speed, innovation. Together they bridge TradFi, Web3, creating instant, programmable, and compliant financial flows. Why it matters: Fortune 500 payroll, global remittance. The future isn't waiting on batches, it's streaming real time.
25. If you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, did you capture it or just let it slip? Yo, when I pull up out front, you see the kids don't do. When I roll 20 deep, it's 20 times.
Was that 50 cents? Seriously? Um, y'all need to be patient. We would be at $3 by 2030. XRP did it in less than 3 months. Uh, we can do this. The use case is Alpha, and they had a lawsuit when they did it. Facts. Oh, definitely, definitely. I mean, what's the rush is all I'm saying, bro. The longer it takes, the more time we have to accumulate. Payroll will be on the blockchain in 5 years. Zebec is the GOAT. Big wins for ZBCN partners, Chainlink and Deutsche Bank just took top titles at the 2025 Swift Community Hackathon. Payroll subscriptions, remittance, Swift Community Payroll, banks days of waiting. Zebec money streams real time. Why I'm bullish: Zebec's building rails for Fortune 500 payroll, global remittance, everyday payment compliance ready cards integrated and ready for driving real time adoption. The future of payments is streaming. Y'all are pre-rich like me. Yeah, guys, just be patient. Just another video. Let me stop this guy. Let me see. Once we gathered for banks, now it's true form where TradFi and DeFi meet. Blockchain, stablecoins, digital assets dominated panels. Crypto startups welcomed with respect for institutions. TradFi bans brought devs, execs, and real collaboration. The Zebec team leaves major follow-ups and momentum.
Neil, how has SIBO's been this year? How would you describe the energy? It's incredible to interact with so many people, especially when we're on the precipice of many fascinating financial technologies that frankly are revolutionary.
Everybody's talking about blockchain and stablecoins. I left my house in San Francisco. On the way to the airport, I saw not one but two billboards about stablecoins.
Great.
So shout out to the stable coin. Y'all, I'm out to stay humble. Don't just get out till March, not financial. Don't just get out till March, not financial advice. I respect every one of you, and you're in the top 3% of the world. Thank you, sir. Be ready and be easy. Stay, live off interest, or you can actually take a loan against your crypto. Or take the loan out against your crypto. Don't sell your crypto. Never sell. And this is actually CASPA information. So let's check back the Swift Hackathon. Quick check to see if Zebec is mentioned here anywhere. Definitely not. So let's check this quick video from Cesar.
On everybody, it's your boy Cesar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the second day of October, and here we are at about $0.004 right now with 8 hours and 35 minutes left in the day. We're down about 1.8%, and I'm wondering what gives, man. Everything else is green. Well, maybe not everything. There's some things that are down, I suppose, but you know, whenever the market's moving up, whenever Bitcoin's having a good day, and your coin is moving down, that can make you feel like this thing's a piece of crap. It's going to zero. I'm in the wrong coin. Don't feel that way. Everything takes its turn. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's fine. Okay. ZBCN here, right? Whenever it was moving up here and everything else was kind of chilling, it wasn't doing the same kind of spectacular movement ZBCN was doing. That didn't mean everything else is a piece of crap. Just because everything else is pumping right now and ZBCN's chilling doesn't mean ZBCN's a piece of crap. It's just chilling. It's taking its turn. It's biding its time. And right here, you're clearly at the apex, the pinnacle of this Dorito chip pattern right here. Okay. If you guys know Phineas and Ferb, it's like Phineas's head. Anyways, all kinds of cartoons and stuff, man. I've got a toddler, so we're watching all kinds of cartoons. Anyways, $0.04 right now. Definitely expecting, heavily anticipating a massive breakout here by the end of the month. I wouldn't be surprised at all if you saw a movement just like this, literally replicated of what you saw back here, a replication of that going into the end of October, if not at the latest by the end of the year, right? And by that, I don't mean that it's going to take until the end of the year to break out. I just mean that we could break out this month of October, but perhaps there's a little bit more volatility and it's the end of the year that we get up to these designated target areas. However, I would more likely assume that ZBCN sees our target areas of 2 to 4.5 cents, really 3 to 4.5 cents by the end of October, somewhere in that area, if not early November. And I would think that we're pushing a lot higher. We're probably going to see 6, 8 cents, even beyond that going into the end of the year, maybe 14 cents or more by the end of the year. Let's look at the short-term stuff. We'll zoom back out. Okay. looking at, and I'm actually kind of curious, where's the what's Zebec Network doing here? Let's see. Siebel's Frankfurt 2 hours ago. Once a gathering for banks, it's now a true forum where TradFi and DeFi meet. So they're just at a trading meetup. Man, there's or a TradFi DeFi meetup. That's cool. That's cool. Nothing really going on though, right? It's just an event, which is nice. You know, they're making appearances, getting to know people, networking. That's all it is, which is nice. There's nothing major. Clearly, if there was something major, they'd let you know. But right now, they're just letting you know, hey, we're here. We've got a presence, and that's great. That's great. Good, have a presence. For any of these big companies that might want to integrate with somebody in the crypto space, it's good to have that presence there. But anyways, there's all kinds of events going on in the world right now for crypto. It's crazy. Hold on. Looking at Zebec here on the 1 hour, the RSI is a little bit bearish. Okay, a little bit bearish. Come down to the oversold zone. Come down a little bit lower. It's fine. Stochastics look bearish. MACD looks bearish. So a little bit lower. Not a problem. Low here, high here. Maybe I should take this low. Let's do this low right here to that high. Yeah, come down to 0.004, which that was a target we had designated in our last video last night, or even down to 0.039. Either way, 0.038, whatever. Come a little bit below 0.004, but a little bit lower makes sense, right? Little ABC correction. That ABC correction would take you right to the golden ratio. It's perfect. And then from there, we rally. So 0.0039, 0.00384. We happy with that? Yeah. A little bit lower discount and then rally. Little dump and then a little pump, or maybe a big pump. Looking at the 4 hour time frame, yeah, you're getting set up. Overall, your 4 hour RSI is bullish, right? Not getting oversold or barely getting oversold, getting deeper in the overbought zone more consistently, looking like most of your life is living above the 50, but some of it was living below. However, now you're spending a lot of time living above it. You've got the higher lows and higher highs. You're in this trend. Trends like this typically end once you're in the overbought zone. So with that, I would assume that you have a very bullish. You might be pumping over the weekend with that, or at the very least, stalling and then pumping next week. But I think you look great here. I think you look great. What you're doing right now is you're just setting up, right? This is the setup. You're moving up, setting up, and then you're going to break on the next move up. You would likely break out of this overall zone. And I wouldn't focus on this price here. I'd focus more or on this price here. I would focus more on this price down here. Once you get above, and maybe even lower, maybe that price, right? Because if we look at this with all these touch points that delete the chicken scratch here, you had a resistance point back here, some support back here, resistance there, tipped it right there. I think 0.0045, let's just say, that area is going to be more significant than the top of this here or the top of this. 0.0045, once you break above that on the next 4 hour closing basis, 2 4 hour candles in a row, I would assume that you're going to lift off and you're going to see prices accelerate to dramatically higher levels. MACD looks like it wants to cross a little bit. It might not though. Sometimes right here, whenever you're moving up, you touch tips, and that's actually right where you bounce is right whenever you touch tips. So here you are tip touching. The 1 hour time frame looks slightly bearish. Maybe you come down a little bit, but you've got a whole 4 hour candle ahead of you. I would bet that sometime within the next 4 hours or 8 hours, by the end of this day, you're probably going to resolve yourself and move up higher. I would assume. You look very bullish overall here. The stochastics, I guess, make me think we could go a little bit lower, but we're also at a point to bounce. It depends. It depends. And if we go lower, we know where we're going. And I mean, we're going to go lower one way or another. But if we get the red cross here or the stochastics to come down to the oversold zone, maybe we go down and we're chilling down here for a little bit. And then it won't be by the end of today. It'll be sometime tomorrow that we start to rally. But I would assume Friday and then going into the weekend, we should see some life. I wouldn't be surprised at all with the way this looks if we saw some life over the weekend, which is not normal, but it's fine. Again, right at the precipice of breaking out of this overall Dorito chip here. If you guys don't know what I mean when I say Dorito chip, I'm just saying it's a triangle. That's all. It's just a wedge. It looks like a Dorito chip if you use your imagination. If you don't have an imagination, let's call it the bird beak of excellence. I don't know. It's the triangle. It's just a triangle. We're about to break out of this consolidation phase. We're at the pinnacle of it right now. MACD cross green. You rejected the zero, but your rejection's not rejecting. Love to see it. You're probably going to cross up, right? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Stochastics are fine, and the RSI is neutral, very neutral. waiting to pick a side. Overall, very bullish, but neutral right here. So waiting to pick a side. My thought is up. Let's say I'm wrong. Let's say I'm wrong. Let's take a moment and pause. Let's say I'm wrong. None of this is happening right now. Let's say instead we do this. Is ZBCN screwed? No. Because first off, it's still a higher low. Second off, that's right at your golden ratio. So it's a perfect area to bounce. Let's say I'm wrong and we drop that much. Is it time to panic sell? No, it's time to buy, because then everything that we're talking about now is going to happen after that, right? That's all. I doubt it's going to happen. We're not talking about it because I think it's going to happen. I'm just saying, in case I'm wrong, in case some wacky stuff happens, you never know in this market, man. Don't panic. But I very much do believe we're on the precipice of greatness here. Once we get above about 0.0045, that's when we should start to see things come to life. We'll probably rapidly accelerate to this area here. And then inevitably, once you're above this zone, once you're above about 0.006, that's when it's time to start thinking about new all-time highs. That's when it's time to start thinking about 2 cents and beyond. And I've said this before. I'm going to end the video with this, okay? Hit the like button, subscribe. And that's not what I've said before. What I've said before and I want to say now is don't play the game with this thing. Don't let it play you or make you think that you're eligible to play the game, okay? Don't do it. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I think the worst thing you could try to do right now is try and time these tops, right? Try and think, man, if I just sold back here, if I just sold back here, I would have been in a much better, man, if I just sold this high here, who cares? Don't, that's then. This is now. What's happening now is going to be different than what was happening then. Okay, it's going to be more like this. Don't try and time every high. There's going to be moments where you pull back. There will be moments like here. Hold on. Moments like here, where from a high to a low, you dropped 30% in a day. You dropped 30% in a day, in a 1 day time frame. You dropped 30%, and you still pumped afterwards. Don't get psyched out by that stuff. Okay. Here, this day, we dropped 22% in 1 day, open to close. You see the percentage over there? 22% in 1 day. Don't get psyched out by that. Right? I got psyched out by it. We were proven right inevitably, but all I'm trying to say is the path forward is clearly illuminated to 2 to 4.5 cents. So until we're in this box, don't get distracted. We're hitting the glory box. We're not taking any other answers as a possibility. The only other answers there would be higher if we go higher. And if we go higher, I'm sure, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, I'm sure that if you sell in this range here and we do go higher, we'll probably pull back to this range to buy back in. You know what I mean? So it's going to be forgiving one way or another. But I got nothing else. I'm just rambling at this point. Zebec looks great. It looks primed and readied. It's poised.
So shout out to Cesar for the technical analysis. And thanks for the super chat, A-Chain. Thank you, brother, for trying to keep the lights on. Let's see where are we at. Peace. Let me see. Where are we? Pre-rich. Just don't get out till March. Come out, stay humble. Respect everyone. You and yours, top 3%. Be ready and easy. Live off interest. Peace. U.S. banks rolling out stable coins at 8% APR live off that never touch the main asset. Put your money in that and you will be able to be the bank in the U.S. and collect interest every. Yep. Live off the interest. Yasim, respect. Always calculate income tax. You'll be easy, y'all. The government takes 30,000 of every 100,000. It's going, just saying, play it safe. You're right. Respect. Keep it up, bro. Community is pretty rich. Thank you, sir. Moving on to the next video. And who's this? This is Emmanuel. Wait a minute. Crypto Goon is here. Let's see what the crypto gone has to say real quick.
People use options to increase their cash position, which allows them to buy more physical stocks, which allows them to put more money into ETFs. But in the cryptocurrency community, you do not see a similar idea, right? The only thing that is given is buy the coins. Like that is the only way to make money in cryptocurrency. So I'm here to kind of open your mind and show you how you can not only increase your gains daily, weekly, monthly, no matter what direction the coins or the particular cryptocurrency goes in, but you can also turn it into a self-sustaining business where you do not have to take your active income in order to give yourself more leverage to buy coins. Okay. So here's what I do. I use something called crypto futures. Now, the link to that is in the description. This is the platform right here for you all to check out. It's links in the description. But with crypto futures, I'm able to take positions or do shorts when the market is going down and take an opposite position, buy or go long when the market is going up. Now, with futures, you don't actually own the underlying asset, but what you're able to do is use leverage to gain, a better position and make money no matter what direction the market is going. So in my last video, I posted this particular trade. I'll put it up on the screen again. So when Zebec Network came up into this zone right here, I took a short position, meaning the market is going down, and I made money on the way down. Now, last night or yesterday, I took another position right here where you see this green arrow saying that, okay, we're in a different zone. I'm going to do a buy and I'm going to take ride or take a long riding the market going up. Now, these positions panned out to be between, total within the last couple of days. Each candle here is 1 day. This is the daily chart. So that put me in position for an extra like $9,000 or $10,000, which I can then use to go and buy more Zebec Network, to go and buy more Ethereum, to buy more Bitcoin, to buy more Doge, to buy more XRP, without having to use my other sources or active income to do so. Because most people's active incomes are limited. Let's just say you make $60,000 a year, right? After taxes and all expenses and stuff, you may be bringing in like $5,000 a month. Well, you got to pay, your rent, your mortgage. You got to pay your health insurance, your life insurance. You got to pay all of these other things. And then it leaves you with only a little bit of money to be able to live off of, in addition to buying these coins. But when you're trading something like futures, you can make extra money on top of your money very quickly and give yourself the leverage to buy more coins. Okay. So, and again, I'll put on the screen the two positions that I took over the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days or so. Okay. So, even the average person isn't making $8,000 to $10,000 in a week. Okay. That's definitely not the average person, right? That's almost $500,000 a year. Okay. The average person isn't doing that. But with cryptocurrency, the more money you have, the better you are able to take advantage of the gains. And here's the thing, I don't have to chase the newest, hottest coin, right? I know a lot of people get into the trenches and they try to find, a new coin that's, uh, uh, less than one, far less than $1, just so they can put in $1,000 and hope that it goes to 1,000x or 100. I don't have to participate in that because I have this skill set of pattern recognition and knowing how to leverage the futures market to be able to 10x the money, or whatever amount of money I put in a few days, right? And obviously it comes with risks, and I use a stop loss. Sometimes I do get stopped out. That's just a part of the game, right? But more often than not, I am able to take these gains. I'm in the positive, and I'm able to take this money and then just use to buy more coins. It's self-sustaining, right? So there's no ceiling to this. There's a ceiling to your income, to your job, right? Your job, if they pay you $100,000 a year, that's your ceiling, right? But with this, there is no ceiling, so I don't have to worry about using my active income to, buy cryptocurrency, and I can only buy a certain amount at a time. And most people miss, right, because they don't have enough to actually technically change their life. And the other thing on the other side of that, the majority of people do not take profits, right? People want to hold on to these coins for a long time. And the majority of cryptocurrencies are pure garbage. Okay, they're pump and dumps. Again, I have a YouTube channel. You know, I'm able to get in certain rooms. I'm able to meet, you know, some of these executives. I get invited to certain meetings, whether they're on Zoom, whether they're in person. And the majority of these are being used, you know, for obviously there are some that have real companies, but your money is being used just like in the stock market. It's really no different. But you know, long term, right? These things really aren't, a lot of them really aren't what you think they are. Okay. You're just really making other people rich, not only by providing liquidity, but also by, you know, the transfer of your money for this digital token, right? So I just wanted to just give you all the idea of how you can use these patterns. So if you're looking at this, you know, this pattern here, okay, I know that this is a triangle pattern, right? And that when we come into these areas, the market is going to turn around, and I can take advantage of that, right? So, you know, I've talked about this before. You know, there are several points, right, where you see the market turns around here, here, right, and then these are shorts, right, here, and there's shorts here, right? So these are just ways that you can make extra money and be able to have an actual sustained cryptocurrency business, right? And here's the other thing: the majority of people treat this thing like a hobby, just part time. Let me just buy some coins, boom, put them in my wallet or put it on my external wallet, right? You will do a lot better, and you can be in that 1% or less than 1% of people that actually make money from this thing by just by learning a skill set like this, right? You know, if you ask yourself or you ask your friends, the majority of them have not become millionaires or multimillionaires from cryptocurrency. You see the very small percent of people that hit the lottery where they got in on a certain coin at a certain time, liquidity had flew in or flowed in, and they made a crazy gain. But that doesn't happen to everyone. Okay, it's just like playing the lottery, like I said, right? So even then, you ask people, they're going to say, well, Alex Becker, you know, people like that on YouTube. Well, they actually do more than just buy these coins. They buy into the actual company, they advise these companies, and then and in exchange, they're given coins. So when the coins increase in value, they really had no dog in that fight. Like they didn't buy the coin in order to make that gain. They were given the coin, right? So when you see people like that, and there's no offense to him, he's a funny guy, very smart guy. I like the guy. I watched a lot of his YouTube videos, but a lot of people will name him like, yeah, he's getting rich off crypto. His position is a lot different than yours. Okay. So one thing that people need to realize is there's a better way to do this. I see this all through the options community and the stock market community, but on the crypto community, this is something that's kept quiet, right? And I don't know why it's like that. I don't know if people don't know, or if a lot of these influencers just keep it to themselves, so that way they can, you know, have maximum gains in the market without having to just own these coins. But again, I'm not gonna wrap you all up too long. I'm coming out with a Discord. It should be out available next week for people to join, where I will post these charts, post my positions, post my trades, for you to, you know, learn, right? Because it's better if I teach you how to fish, right, than fishing for you. And you know, it gives people the opportunity to be inside of a community and can learn this skill set, so that you're not just all alone and you're just buying coins. And even when the market goes up, you know, you're not seeing the gains that you want because you don't have enough coins, because you don't make enough money to purchase the right amount of coins to turn, you know, I personally, I think that if you really want to have crazy gains in cryptocurrency market, you're going to need like 50 to 100,000, right? So, you know, when we saw that CRO play, if you had 50 to 100,000 in CRO, when it had that big jump, you know, you would have, you know, 5, 6, $700,000 right now. Okay. Same thing, even in Zebec Network. I mean, you know, in the past 6 months, it's up 298%. Okay. So if you had 100 grand, you know, what is that? Like $2 million almost. So if you can kind of like see my drift on where I'm going with this, if you had the right amount of money, you can make the real big gains, and this is how you do it, right? So I don't care what happens to the market. If the market crashes tomorrow, I'm making money. If the market moves tomorrow, I'm making money, regardless of what direction. Most people only know up by buying, but you can also do very well by shorting it, right? And when this bear market comes, which we're in a bear market more often than we are in a bull market, that is really your time to shine, because the majority of them will be going down. That's just how the crypto market is designed, whether it's Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, Zebec Network, it doesn't matter. When the bear market sets in, they all go down, and and even in that market, it's 10 times as easy to make money than it is in a bull market, especially with futures. And that gives you the bag to be able to say, all right, let me start getting these coins cheap. So that way, when the next bull run comes around, well, you have hundreds of thousands.
So shout out to the crypto goon. BTM fan, what up, New Wave? Thank you, Rob One Light, for reposting the video. I bought into Zebec in a real big way. Shout out to Scotty Big Zebec Bangs. I see you out here, bro. Let me see. I was trying to find this other video, but looks like it's getting kind of sketch out here. Let's play this real quick. I'm looking for short videos.
Back once again, guys. So looking at Zebec right now, we are currently up 1.87% in the last 24 hours with a price of 0.004180 as of the time of making this video. Price of Zebec Network currently fluctuating, guys. Community sentiment looking bullish at 89% to 11% bearish, which is a good review for this project. And this encourages those who are interested in this project and those who have already invested in this project, guys. And you can also confirm some interesting bullish comments from the community members on CoinMarketCap as well to encourage those who are yet to position themselves into this project, guys. So Zebec Network is a solid project that has been in the space for quite long now. And as a matter of fact, it is already listed on some major popular cryptocurrency exchange, which you can see right here, guys. So Zebec Network is likely to meet up with a lot of traders' expectation. So if you are here to position yourself into this project, you are doing yourself no good, because right now is the right time for we to position ourselves, not when we are finally enters a full altcoin season. Because with the look of things, with the market performance, it states clearly that we have already started experiencing the altcoin season, and that takes us to the overall crypto market fear and greed index, of which you can confirm that the greed index of which we are experiencing right now is currently at 64%, of which it's right here. After we experienced a neutral level last month of around 49%, last week we experienced a fear index of around 44%, of which a lot of traders panicked, sold their asset at a loss. And yesterday we also experienced a neutral level of around 49%, the decision zone in the overall crypto market, which some traders contemplated whether to sell their asset, whether to keep holding, or whether to buy and add more to their holdings. And right now, we are experiencing a greed index of around 64%. And as time goes on, we are likely to experience the full greed index soon, guys, with the look of things. And that is likely to happen before the year runs out. So anything I say here should not be taken as financial advice. Please calm down, do your deep research before investing. And if you want to invest wisely, always with the amount you can afford to lose. So by the time we'll be entering the full greed index, that's when we'll be entering the full altcoin season. And that takes us to the BTC dominant as well on the weekly time frame. So let's begin with the dominance RSI indicator, which you can confirm that with the dominance is currently at a neutral condition right now as we speak. So the BTC dominant as of the time of making this video is currently at 59%. So if it happens to increase from here upward, we are likely to go more bearish on altcoins and meme coins. But if it happens to drop below from here, we'll be going massively bullish on altcoins and meme coins, guys. So the current stage of which we are currently at right now, for we to experience the full altcoin season, the dominant have to add its correction from the 50 zone to around 40 to 30. And that's when we'll be entering the full altcoin season. And that is when I'll also suggest for we to sell our asset to exit the market as well in massive profit. Now, if it happens to increase from here to the 60 zone above, that is when we should seize the opportunity to position ourselves into any project of our choice, more especially Zebec Network, guys. As for those of us who miss out the first entering opportunity. Now, the reason why I said we are fast heading towards the full altcoin season is because if you are to check out the previous performance of the BTC dominant of 2017, you of 2017, you notice that we had this dominant correction, of which we experienced the 2017 altcoin season, full altcoin season. And as of 2021, we also have that likewise performance of the dominant correction, of which we experienced the 2021 full altcoin season. If you are looking at the chart of 2025 BTC dominant as well, you notice that we are now having a gradual correction. But as of the time of making this video, the dominance is currently at around 59% as of the time of making this. So this states clearly that the way we are entering this altcoin season is going to take a lot of crypto traders unaware, those who have sold their asset at a loss, guys. So if you are to position yourself, this is the right time to do so, guys. With your small investment capital, you can purchase a large quantity of this project when the market cap is still an undervalued market cap, not when it has increased massively. So let's take a look at the chart of Zebec Network real quick. I don't intend making this video lengthy. So we are currently on the daily time frame. You'll notice that after we got this bounce reversal from our support of around 0.0036 for the price of Zebec Network, we are now trading at our previous resistance area of around 0.0041 for the price of Zebec Network. The RSI indicator shows that we are currently in a neutral condition at around 53%, of which you can see right here. Likewise, with the MACD indicator, of which you can confirm that the MACD line is slightly crossed above the signal line, indicating that the price of Zebec is likely to go up from that zone of which we are currently at right now. And if you are to look closely at the histogram volume, you notice that we are now forming this bullish histogram volume gradually, of which you can see right here. So this zone of which we are currently at right now is a neutral zone for the price of the assets. From here, we might get a possible bounce reversal to the upside, of which you should look out to take out our resistance area of around our previous resistance area of around 0.0051 for the price of Zebec Network, guys. But if we fail to do so, we should look out for a strong support around our previous support of 0.0036 for the price of Zebec Network, guys. This current zone of which we are currently at right now, there is tendency that we are likely to get a bounce reversal to the upside, which we should look out for a profit area of around 0.0051 for the price of Zebec Network. So what's your take about Zebec? Do you think it's a project that can meet up with your expectation in the coming full altcoin season which you're about entering? Put your take of what you think about it in the comment section below. And what's your price prediction for Zebec Network? Drop it in the comment section below. And that'll be all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video, and do have a lovely day.
So shout out to I think it's Paul Bryan.
So it's a new day to talk about
Emmanuel the Web. Moving forward, this is Gold Rush Crypto Daily. Is Zebec about to explode? Okay, so this is more than one video wrapped in here. Where's the Zebec part? XRP connections upside. Swift signal numbers of momentum. Okay, so I guess wait. Intro hook. We'll go to buybacks.
Zebec announced their buyback update. And guys, this is big. Throughout July and August 2025, they bought back around 15 million Zebec tokens, funded directly from card revenues. That's right, not hype money, not VC cash, but actual revenue from the Zebec ecosystem. Now, for those who don't fully get what buybacks do, let me break it down real simple. Every time the price dips, buybacks scoop up supply. That means less tokens floating around, stronger floors, and way more price support long term. Buybacks are a sign of confidence. It shows the project is profitable, sustainable, and committed to rewarding holders. This isn't smoke and mirrors, it's hard numbers. But guys, that's not even the biggest part. Let's talk about something that could be absolutely massive, the XRP connection. A few months back, Zebec teased something wild. Zebec Network Uphold XRP forged the path. Zebec lights the way. Now, if you know anything about Ripple and XRP, you already know we're talking about the bank coin, the institutional money highway. And Zebec aligning itself with XRP? That's not random. That's intentional. Here's where it gets spicy. Uphold actually rolled out an exclusive Zebec reward program for XRP holders. Not for Bitcoin, not for Ethereum, not for Solana, only for XRP holders. Why? Think about it. You don't do that unless there's a bigger play in the background. And for me, guys, this screams early stage partnership talks. If XRP and Zebec really team up in a meaningful way, forget 10x. We're talking 100x potential. That's how big this could be. Now, I know some people will say, well, we don't have official confirmation yet. And you're right, we don't have 100% proof. But what we do have is evidence. And guys, evidence is sometimes just as powerful. When you cross a road, you don't know with absolute proof you'll make it safely. But when the light is red, the cars are stopped, and you've crossed safely 100 times before. That's strong evidence it'll be fine again. That's how I see Zebec plus XRP right now. The signs are there, the evidence is stacking up, and it would be crazy to ignore it. Oh, and let's not forget this gem. Last time Zebec was mentioned in the same sentence as Swift, someone commented, did they just confirm a partnership with Swift? And guess what? Someone from Zebec liked that comment. Now, does a like mean official confirmation? No. But does it mean they see it, they acknowledge it, and they don't mind the speculation? Absolutely. And that should tell you something. Guys, imagine Zebec aligning with both XRP and Swift. That's not just bullish, that's legacy making. Let's quickly look at the numbers. Zebec is sitting at around $366 million market cap, ranked number 148 out of nearly 10,000 active cryptos. And here's the kicker, 83,900 holders right now, growing by the hundreds every single day. We're about to break 84,000 holders, and momentum is building. Price-wise? Sure, we've been ranging sideways lately, but that's exactly what you want before a breakout. Accumulation phases lead to explosions, and with buybacks plus potential partnerships, the setup looks incredible. Look, guys, this is what gets me fired up. Zebec isn't just another random altcoin praying for listings. They're running buybacks with real revenues, dropping hints about XRP partnerships, connected to institutions like Swift, growing their holder base fast. And guess what? They're still not even on Binance or Coinbase. When those listings come, and they will, it's going to be fuel on the fire. So here's my take. Zebec is one of the most exciting altcoins in my portfolio right now. The fundamentals are lining up, the partnerships are teasing something huge, and the numbers don't lie. If you're holding ZBCN, stay strong. If you're not, well, you might want to start paying attention. Because when this thing takes off, it won't wait for anyone. Guys, drop your Zebec price predictions for this cycle in the comments. Do you see 10x, 50x, 100x? Let's hear it. As always, stay safe, don't fall for scams in the comments, and let's get ready for a huge...
So shout out to Gold Rush, Crypto Daily. And this is the last video. We'll shut it down. This is Abbott Czar. Is it back to 10 cents? Any news? New Wave, nothing yet. I suspect they'll make an announcement tomorrow with the Cybos conference finishing up, right? There should be something coming down the pipeline for tomorrow. That'll be perfect, right? Make a big announcement after the conference, but we'll have to wait and see. But actually, let's check real quick. See if there's anything popping here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What is this? Firing on all cylinders, PayFi, DeFi space. Here's the latest price action, ecosystem, tokenomics. No. Shout out to ZBCN, man. Hitter all day. What up, BTM? Let's get the Zebec money, fam. No worries there. No, nothing new yet. Uh, yeah, nothing new. Let's hit this last video. We'll call it a night.
Utility outperforming a big dog like a Zebec. Zebec currently up on the day, guys. We're up 11% on the last 7 days for the price action. Doing fairly well, about to hit 400 million in market cap. But this just honestly just pisses me off, guys. It boils my blood when I see meme coins that have absolutely, again, zero utility that are outperforming a hidden gem, a coin of the future, and a coin that can definitely make a lot of millionaires. We have Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Pudgy Penguins. I mean, like top, like there's like 10 meme coins, guys, that are sitting above $1 billion in market cap. And then we have Zebec that's coming out with so many exciting news. They're lacking a few things. They don't have a tier one listing yet, but they have so many things going for them. A lot of partnerships, real world utility. They actually have people that are adopting the technology, massive partnerships again in Europe, across the world. Users, holders, everything like that. However, the price is still struggling to hit $1 billion. And then you have these meme coins that are absolutely thriving. This is, I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous how many degens are in crypto that actually believe that meme coins potentially have the value in terms of, I mean, like they have more value than these hidden gems sitting relatively low in market cap as well, right? Like Zbec is nothing, guys. It's the same price as a meme coin, right? Why not invest to something that has actually real world utility? Again, nothing in this video is financial advice, guys. I'm just ranting on what I think about crypto, man. I mean, on the day, the markets are doing fairly well, right? We're back above the $4 trillion mark, guys. Fear and greed index at 51 and altcoin 64 out of 100. I told you guys October will be a hot month for alts. Bitcoin dominance is still low. If Ethereum can potentially hit 5K, we might get Zebec all-time highs. We might see some massive pumps for Zebec, and people keep asking me, is this going to hit a penny? What's going to happen? Can Zebec hit $1? How many tokens do I need to hold? I told you guys in the past, right? We need to hold about 1 million tokens of Zebec worth around 4,000 US dollars. And if it hits $1, there's a possibility of you achieving $1 million. Nothing happens overnight, guys. You do have to hold projects. And like I said, we're not even in the top 150 on CoinMarketCap. We're still sitting at 149. So there's millions of people that don't even know about this project yet. So you're still early on. You're still a pioneer of a Zebec. Continue to hold, guys, as I think it will absolutely kill it. We have the white paper here as well for Zebec. And guys, I mean, just read the mission, right? Zebec Network builds blockchain solutions for real world money flows, payroll payments, and physical infrastructure, making finance faster, cheaper, and accessible in real life. Funded in 2021 with 35 million from top investors like Circle, Coinbase, and Solana Ventures. We are still waiting for that Coinbase listing. How are you going to invest in a project and not list it? I don't know, guys. We get that soon. It will be absolutely phenomenal. Products, real-time payroll, crypto cards, Zebec, DPIN, Zpin, retail payments, ecosystem, and treasury tools for Web 2 and Web 3. That's an old bueno. Tech, Zebec runs on Solana with multi-chain support, Ethereum BNB suite, Tron, etc. Zebec's AI, smart pay layer, ZAI, and a user-friendly abstract. So we have ZBCN token, governance and utility token with staking, rewards, in real life utility via cards, recurrent buybacks, and VIP perks. That's absolutely amazing. I mean, does this sound like a project that's worth around $300 million to you guys? Definitely not, guys. Their vision, a super Zebec pay and global rollout of crypto payroll and payments for everyday life. Absolutely crazy, guys. And again, massive congratulations to the people that are currently holding. We're hitting about 80. Sorry, we already hit 84,000 holders. So a wonderful milestone. Let's get to 100,000 holders for Zebec. And like I said, once we break into the 100 on Coin Market Cap, I think that more people will be aware. And like I said, you guys are the pioneers, myself, all the other people that are making videos on right now on Zbag, the people that are holding the 84,000 people, these guys know what is up. Again, hidden gem shows similarities with XRP, and again, it's still outperforming it, right? On the 7 day node, 7 day charts, we're up like what 7% here, and then for Zbag, we're up almost 11%. So, like outperforming a lot of alts in the market, absolutely phenomenal. This is absolutely huge as well. What does Swift mean for Zbag? As you know, they're at Cbo's potential partnership with Swift. It means the rails are finally converging. Swift moves trillions every single day. Zebec is building real-time compliance first payroll and payment layer that can plug right into these flows. Institutional access, Zebec stands with banks, regulators, and fintech giants. Global reach, Swift's 200 plus countries plus Zebec's real-time streaming equals unstoppable payment network. That goes through. Zebec will be global. It'll be credible. and we can definitely expect Zebec to be in the double digits for billions. I think if you were to buy today and you're holding about 1 million token, that's equivalent to around 10 to 20 USDT. Next gen payroll, salaries, benefits, and stablecoin flows settle instantly across borders. Validation with SWIFT, embracing blockchain rails. Zebec is already a step ahead with SOC 2, Mika, and FCA. SWIFT equals backbone of legacy finance. Zebec equals future of payroll rails. Together, that's a financial revolution. Absolutely crazy. And again, everyone keeps talking about it. Once again, once we break into top 100, all eyes on Zebec. Everything is looking absolutely bullish for this project. Let me know what you think about today's little update, guys. I mean, things are looking exciting. They're at the CBOS in Germany, Frankfurt. Hopefully that goes well for Zebec. And again, guys, things are looking absolutely bullish. I'm excited. Have you guys doubled up on your bag for Zebec? Again, I doubled up. I'm holding like almost, I don't even know how many tokens I'm holding at this point. Invested a significant amount into this project. I highly believe in it. Again, I wouldn't recommend that you do so. I would always recommend you do your own research before investing into it.
So shout out to this guy as well. Gotta get the volume up though, my guy. Pretty good video. What up? Trying to get over 5 million Zebec, almost 4 now, hoping to make it before we move. Definitely trying to get the weight up. Again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, don't disclose how much you hold. Just hold it in secret, right? I don't want anybody getting adult napped, right? Adult nap is the adult version of kidnapping. But yes, don't want anybody getting adult napped, right? But as always, it's your main man BTM signing out for today. I see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And as always, let's get back to the money, guys. That's the wrong freaking camera. Let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. And it's your main man BTM. And it's okay to be weird or different, but I'm just playing with the camera. It's okay to be weird. It's not you that's weird. It's everyone else. But as always, peace and hair grease. And see you tomorrow. Miner out. Thanks for joining. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And join Black Roo at 8 o'clock for like 12 minutes. Peace out.